How's it going, hunters? So, in yesterday's video, we accomplished our platinum trophy of Subnautica below zero. And it wasn't all that bad. I think I got about 25, 26 hours in the game. It really wasn't that bad. There was a few little bits, especially the Ghost Leviathan decided it wanted to just randomly whip my sea truck around and try and eat me. That got me. That got me pretty good, along with one of those, the red ones. But we're going to go through a little quick recap of all the trophies that we accomplished and just kind of go through about where you get them. So the first up here, we've got Drop in the Ocean, which is locate your drop pod. Really quick, really simple one to do. You got to construct a sea truck. It's just like constructing everything else. Scan it up, grab the stuff you need for it, good to go. Install a jukebox. The jukebox I really liked in the game. I would have liked to have shown off some of the music tracks in the game, but unfortunately, copyright. Xenobiology, encounter a sapient alien life form. It's part of the storyline. That's how you get Alan in your head, and good God, does he talk a lot. Another survivor is find Marguerite's home. Really easy. Really, again, it was an easy game. Like, I was surprised how easy the platinum was to actually achieve in this game. Then we've got, like, riding a bike, ride a snow fox. Again, really easy. Just find the parts up on the glacial bay or whatever it's called, the ice place way off. I believe it is west of Delta Island. Then same thing, construct a cold suit. You get, actually I think you get all of the stuff here in the glacial basin. So snow fox, get the snow cold suit, which you need the snowstalker fur for. Construct a spy pingling, which, by the way, there's one at Marguerite's underwater base on the shelf facing the entrance down into the crystal caves. Necessary repairs, story, repair the bridge. Finding the cure is using the antidote. That one took a little bit, not much. Find Marguerite's home, which is, I believe, the greenhouse. Pirate radio, disable all terrorist communications. Out of mind, construct an alien vessel. That's really easy, actually. And then the last three right here, which is out of mind, into the unknown. That's the end of the game. And if you did everything, you get the platinum. It's really, really simple. We're going to scroll way down here and just go through them real quick. Locating your drop pod after your first cutscene of the game, you crash onto the planet, and your drop pod got separated. It landed in the water not far off. You get the icon, head to it, bingo, good to go. Snow fox. Many fragments of the snow fox are scattered around the glacial basin in the snow and around Altura equipment boxes. You need to scan 3 fragments to get it. Once you do that, you need to scan the snow fox hover pad inside of Phi Robotics Center. Put the hover pad down, you make the snow fox real easy. You need wiring kit, 2 titanium, battery, 2 magnetite, lubricant, and another titanium. Again, really simple. I was actually surprised that they did something with the habitat builder where you could actually build on land. That was really cool. I liked that one. The sea truck, Arctic kelp caves and twisty bridges. Where I built my base, there's sea truck pieces galore down near that one. This is actually surprisingly missable, because you can do the entire game without a sea truck if you just do the prawn suit. So make sure you get your sea truck. The jukebox, found on Delta Island in the habitat just before the radio tower. Once you scan it, you'll get the blueprint. Then you take your habitat builder. It requires 1 quartz and 2 titanium. Build it. You get the trophy. Play some of the music, because some of the music, especially Subnautica, Stimulus, and Diving into the Deep or Diving Too Deep, I can't remember the actual name of the track, is really good. Like, really, really good music. I will give it to them. They got some peak music for this game. Cold suit, it's missable, but not really if you actually search around and be a little more thorough than I was, because I completely missed this before I went back and found it. It is inside of Phi Robotics in the lower habitat, inside of Dr. Zeta Landon's room. Once you scan it, you get the cold suit, the gloves, and the helmet. You need to craft and equip all of them for the trophy. And my issue is, it says construct a cold suit. Like, construct a cold suit, not construct and wear all pieces of a cold suit. It just doesn't happen. Then we've got, make sure you're getting the Snowstalker fur. Again, you need it for the stupid cold suit. It's really easy to get. Flares make them run away. You can find their little caves and stuff. Also, you get locked out of it if you go through the portal at the end. You have to redo the whole thing. You've got Spy Pingling, which is construct a Spy Pingling. You can find a lot of these around glacial basins, especially around the robotics center. And there is one on the shelf facing the crystal caves at Marguerite's underwater base. You need 2 titanium, a wiring kit, silicone, rubber, battery, titanium, and copper wire. Good to go. Make sure you make the remote as well. Repairing the bridge. This one was real easy. Y'all saw me do this. It takes a creepvine seed cluster and 4 gel sacks. I mean, there's really no more explaining that one. And you have to do this because it's the only way to get over to one of the pieces for Out of Mind. Xenobiology is encountering Alan. If you head 250 meters south and slightly west from the drop pod, you can get a distress call sourced out. And when you dive down, y'all saw it. You go through, you interact with Alan's giant hypercube thing, and he invades your mind. Using the antidote. For this trophy, you'll use the antidote found in Glacial Basin to cure the infection on the frozen Leviathan. I showed this off. You don't exactly have to have the Snow Fox or the cold suit and flares, but you do have to have the Spy Pingling and the Spy Pingling remote. Snow Fox just makes it easy to get there. Cold suit and flares just makes it safer to get there. Watch out, the stupid ice worm things can knock you completely off your Snow Fox and lock you out of getting back on it if they decide that they're just going to attack it for some dumb reason. Let's see here. We're just going to go through right here. You'll follow the frozen river path to the left of Fire Robotics Center. So here's the landing pad. You're going to go off this way. Leads down to an area with a stalker where you will need to get around it and go up the hill. Just blast by him if you have the Snow Fox. If not, run at him with a flare. He runs off. Follow along that path with no major turns, so don't go turning left or right once you get up and past him. Make sure that the cliff wall is on your right and that you take the fork with the light stick where you'll turn towards the right. So when you come up to this, see this little light stick, you're going to turn right. Right after the light stick is a hill to the left. So we're looking like right here. And a path with some water where the penguins are to the right. Just under the ramp, like down this way, is the entrance to the antidote. You'll hear the Spy Pingling station going off. Right here is a little bit better orientation or a picture of it. And there are snow stalkers around, so watch out. I didn't have a problem with any of them. Drop the Spy Pingling, run in, get the antidote. Once you've got the antidote jar, it requires a fevered pepper and a frost vase plant, which are right there on the glacial basin. Grab them, you can craft them. Good to go. I had to run back to the sea truck or the F-150 in order to craft mine because I didn't bring the stuff to make a base or whatnot on the glacial basin because, no, ain't doing that crap. And just go back into the cave where this big tower is. There's a little cave right here. You got a frozen Leviathan and ice back there. You'll go up, you'll insert the antidote into this thingamajigger. I don't know what this is. It's like an injection bot. And once it does that, you're good. Find Marguerite's home. I don't know how you would not do this one, but yeah. Once you get to Delta Station Dock, hold on, let me actually read this because this is slightly confusing. Your PDA will pick up an Altura beacon signature leading you to Delta Station Dock. Beacon about 630 meters away from where she jumped off the edge of the island. Your way on the land, there will be a recorded message saying you're trespassing, but just okay, so yeah, this is when you reach Delta Island and she jumps off the cliff. This is where we went down and found her little home in the hole over in the Lily Pad Islands. I mean, honestly, how you miss this place would be kind of hard unless you purposely go past it. Pirate radio, which is disable Altera communications. We did this, just get the test override module from her table, go get everything for it, including the parallel processing unit, which is one you have to scan and find. You need 3 fragments of it to complete the blueprint. 2 of these can be found on the Mercury 2 vessel. And I believe the other ones I found, I don't remember exactly where the other 2 that I found were. Oh, here we go. So on another sunken ship section along the edge of the biomes, you can easily find it by following the wall's edge towards the northeast. It'll be about 1,090 meters southeast of the drop pod and 150 meters down. I don't think this is where I found my piece. I think I found my piece somewhere else. But that's where that is. Grab it. Then you need gold, silver ore, a table coral sample, really easy to get. The parallel processing unit, titanium, lead, and copper wire. You go back to the radio tower on Delta Island, stick it in there, enter test mode, good to go. Out of mind, construct the alien vessel. This is the skeleton, organs, and tissue for Alan. We went through and found all of these. The skeleton is down in the Great Anemones. I believe that, yeah, tissue is on the glacial basin, way out past the ice worms and everything. Just follow the cables, like the architect cables. Once you cross the bridge, head to the right opening and take the path going underneath the arch down here. Following that path will lead you to the first spire area. You go straight to the other side towards the northwest wall. And then once you get to the little narrow passage, see this little architect cable right here? Follow those. Path splits into 2. Left. Jesus Christ, I can't talk right now. The left path has a spy pingling station, which is like right over here. Well, you want to take the right path and go up and around. So go up, and there's a large cave straight ahead, or you can follow it. Oh, yeah, that's right. You can either go through the cave right here. The spy pingling is like way over here. Go through the cave here, or you can go up this path, leads over and around. They come out to the same stinking spot. So once you exit the cave, on the far left side, you'll see this little cable here, and then you'll see a little drop down where it goes like this. Go that way. As you come into the last spire area, you'll see the artifact cable light sticking out of the ground on the left side of the area. Follow the cable towards the northeast, and it'll eventually go down into a break in the ground right here. You'll follow this cable where it's snapped right there, go to the left, and then you'll come in here and find the tissue. The organs are in the very last place, which is down where the Shadow Leviathans are. It's when you go into the crystal caves past Marguerite Maida's underwater base. Basically, make sure you've done everything else. And this is why I had all the items and everything before I went down into the crystal caves, because once I went down, I wanted that to be it. So, once you get into the crystal caves, you'll follow through y'all saw it. You just kind of hug over. You'll find the big crystal like circle, and you'll dive straight down. And this is how you kind of figure out where it's at. You're at about 670 to 680 meters deep. You're about 1,300 meters southeast from the drop pod. And dive down into the crystals. You'll scan the architect component that you find in there. And here is all that you need for the organ, skeleton, and tissue. You need an ion cube, 2 ribbon plants, 3 kyanite, which you can get in the crystal caves, 3 diamonds, plasteel ingot, polyaniline, which is really easy to make in this one, thank God, 2 root pustules, synthetic fibers, and 2 gel sacks. Again, they didn't make getting the platinum in this game very hard at all. So once you have all those, head to the fabricator base. And this is the red area that I might have got jump scared by a ghost leviathan in. But you want to be heading for the one that is about 1,470 meters away from the drop pod and about 700 meters of depth. And you'll continue down that path until you find this weird, I don't know, it's like a W structure of red ion cubes. You'll go under it. And the fabricator base door is about 1,845 meters east of the drop pod and about 950 meters down, 950 meters depth. It's kind of hard to spot because it's like tucked off into one of the structures. It's like tucked off into one of these. So it is a little bit hard to find. But once you get there, take all your items, go to the 3 consoles, make his body, go through all the cutscenes, and then leave 4546B, and that's it. That's the entire recap. That's the entire platinum. The next platinum hunt will be revealed in a video releasing later today. Hope y'all have enjoyed this series. If you did, remember to like, subscribe, click that notification bell, drop a comment down below, and as always, enjoy hunting your shiny trophies.